how I'd stay licensed if I was brand new in 2026. If I got my real estate license for the first time in 2026, I would do the exact opposite of what most new agents are doing right now. I wouldn't buy leads. I wouldn't pay for a fancy CRM. I wouldn't spend my weekends hosting open houses for listings that aren't even mine. And I definitely wouldn't dump $15,000 into building my brand before I even made a single dollar. I'd do something way smarter. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what that is. So stick around. I'm Neil Walker, the Executive Managing Broker of Realty Connect and Principal Broker of Roosted LLC, Arizona. And I spend most of my time helping agents figure out how to actually make money with their license instead of just bleeding money to look busy. The 2026 reality check is here. Let's talk about what you're walking into if you're a brand new agent right now. Interest rates are still elevated. Inventory is still tight in most markets. Buyers are pickier than ever. Sellers are holding on to their 3% mortgages like lottery tickets. The NAR settlement changed how commissions work, and half the industry is still figuring out what that even means for their business. Oh, and you're competing against agents who survived the 2008 crash, the 2020 pandemic, and every market shift in between. These people have battle scars and referral networks you just can't touch. So you're brand new, you have zero experience, zero sphere of influence, and you're stepping in to one of the most complicated markets in recent memory. Sounds fun, right? What most new agents do. Most new agents handle this situation by panicking and spending money. They join the most expensive brokerage they can find because they think that the name recognition will help them connect. Guess what? It won't. Buyers and sellers choose agents, not brokerages. No one has ever said, I was going to use my cousin's friend, but then I saw you work for Coldwell Banker, so never mind. So then these agents buy leads, Zillow, Realtor.com, Bold Leads, whatever the flavor of the month is. They spend $500 to $1,000 a month calling people who gave their information to 17 different websites and have no idea who you even are when you call. Then they sit in open houses every weekend for months, talking to nosy neighbors who have zero intention of moving and investors who just want to waste your time getting free market analysis. Then, after 6 months of this, they check their bank account and realize they've spent $8,000 and made literally nothing. Maybe they have a buyer under contract, maybe, probably not. And the worst part is they still have 6 more months of this before the industry average says they might close their first deal. So what I'd do instead, if I was starting fresh in 2026, I would flip this entire model on its head. Step 1, I would not spend money I haven't made yet. This sounds obvious, but you'd be amazed at how many agents treat their first year like a startup that needs investor funding. You're not a startup. You do not have investors. That money is coming out of your savings, your spouse's patience, or your credit card. Stop spending it on things that might work in 12 months. Step 2, I would get honest about my actual time commitment. Do I have 40 hours a week to dedicate to prospecting, showing houses, writing offers, or chasing leads? Or do I have a job, a family, a life that makes the traditional agent grind completely unrealistic? Most new agents lie to themselves about this. They think they'll figure it out or they'll make time. Then real life happens and their license just collects dust. Step 3, I would ask myself, what assets do I already have? And the answer for most people is a network, friends, family, coworkers, people from college, your gym, your church, your kid's school, you know, all the people. Those people will eventually buy or sell real estate. The question is whether you're positioned to benefit from that or not. The move I'd make. Once I got clear on those 3 things, I'd become a referral agent. I wouldn't try to learn the entire real estate business while simultaneously trying to generate leads, build a brand, and compete with 20-year veterans. That's a recipe for burnout and an empty bank account. Instead, I'd monetize what I already have, my network, while keeping my expenses at basically 0. Someone in my circle mentions they're thinking about buying a house. Great. I connect with them. I connect them with an experienced agent in my referral network. That agent does all the work, the showings, the negotiations, the inspections, the hand-holding through closing. When the deal closes, I get a referral fee, usually 20 to 35% of the agent's commission. No lead costs, no desk fees eating into the money I haven't actually made yet, no Sunday afternoon open houses, no begging for floor time, just leveraging relationships I already have and getting paid for it. The math actually works. Let me show you why this makes so much sense for new agents. Traditional path. Spend $15,000 to $20,000 in your first year, work 50 hours a week, maybe close 2 to 3 deals if you're good. Average commission after splits, somewhere around $4,000 to $6,000 per deal. So you gross $12,000 to $18,000 minus your $15,000 to $20,000 in expenses. You're basically at net zero or negative. Referral path, spend almost nothing. Refer 5 to 10 people from your existing network over the course of a year. Average referral fee, $2,500 to $4,000 per closed transaction. You gross $12,000 to $40,000 with almost no overhead. Same income potential, fraction of the time, fraction of the stress, zero financial risk, and you still have your license. You're still building relationships in the industry. You're still learning how deals work by watching the agents you refer to. You're not burning out. You're not going broke. You're playing the long game while everyone else is sprinting towards a brick wall. The long game. This is the part most new agents miss entirely. Your first year in real estate shouldn't be about making the most money possible. Your first year should be about staying in the game long enough to figure out what kind of agent you want to be. Maybe after a year of doing referrals, you realize you love this business and want to go full-time traditional. That's great. Now you have industry connections, you understand how deals actually close, and you haven't blown through your savings. You can ramp up from a position of strength instead of desperation. Or maybe you realize traditional real estate isn't your thing. You like your day job, you like your weekends. You just want to earn some extra cash. You just want to earn some extra income from your license without restructuring your entire life. The referral model lets you do exactly that indefinitely. Either way, you win. You kept your options open while everyone else was gambling everything on 1 year, where I'd hang my license. Now, not every brokerage supports referral agents. Most traditional brokerages want you on the floor, generating leads, closing deals, paying desk fees, etc. They're not set up for someone who just wants to refer business and collect checks. That's where Realty Connect comes in. We built our brokerage specifically for referral agents. No desk fees, no monthly costs, no pressure to hit production quotas or attend mandatory sales meetings at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. You hang your license with us, you refer clients through our network, you get paid when deals close. We handle the back end, we walk you through the license transfer process step by step. We make it simple because we know most of our agents have lives outside of real estate. This is what I'd do if I was a brand new agent in 2026. And it's what thousands of our agents are already doing right now. So here's what I want you to do. If you've been trying to figure out what to do with your real estate license, visit realtyconnect.com and see if becoming a referral agent might be the right path for you. If you like what you see, we make joining fast and easy. It only takes 5 minutes to join, and we walk you through the license transfer process step by step. You have more options than you think, and you don't have to choose the most expensive, most time-consuming path just because that's what everyone else is doing. So thank you for letting me share these options with you. Now, drop a comment below and tell me, if you were starting over in 2026, what would you do differently? Or maybe you're a brand new agent right now trying to figure out your next move. Let me know where you're at. And if you know another agent who might be struggling, share this video with them. Sometimes just knowing there's another option is enough to change everything. And if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe so we can stay connected. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.